Hey guys, Dandy Dan. We're going to compose some Monarch here today. I just bought the crown that does the healing from the black market, a level 3, just to kind of speed things along in that department. I just composed crowns. So, you need 3 level 1 items to make a level 2 item. And then you need like 9 items to make a level 3. So I'm guessing you need it might be like 36 to make a level 4 or something. So at some point you may have to cross that bridge and buy those level 3 key items that you want to really make any real progress. So some of the gems that you win from, like training event or, what have you, you might want to use those for such things. So you just compose your gear like so. And if you missed it, you can go, to your Monarch, the gear button, and then you're there looking at the stuff. Now there's different categories, grails and whatnot. So we're in the grails right now. So this fire grail, we'll compose that. And I haven't done this in a while. I don't do it very often because it's kind of now you can hit that little button and move over to the 3. But it is a slow process, but these items do really help when you put them on with your percentages. So it's good to kind of stay on top of this, at least somewhat. When I patrol, I always gem for the items that I find on patrol. If they come up as the last thing, we'll patrol in a minute and see if we get lucky and find anything. My patrolling has not been that good lately. So I really haven't made much progress in this department. Not that I'm not doing it, I'm just getting a lot of crap. So like this one here, we will compose, make a third level 2, and we'll be able to make a level 3. But we'll have to make 9 of these, so each one's worth 9. So I would need 27 level 1s to make 3 level 2s like this again. And then I think you multiply that by 3 more to get, to get 3 level 3s. So you see the conundrum. It's an uphill battle to try to do it all on level 1. So if you see key 1 in the black market, like see, I don't know, it says, oh, I just upgraded that. If you see one that you really like, that you feel you need, then it's worth gemming for, but don't just gem for any of them. Know what they do, and gem for the ones that you run into that you really might want, that might help you. Now I just bought a crystal. It was not that though. At least I think it did. I'm not going to go any further on that because I can't. The other thing, this is a little slow. I wish it wouldn't take so long. So this is the one I did, the wood crystal, because, up my rate of collecting lumber, which is great. So now that gave me a third one, and I will go to level 4. So that's going to up my percent to, it looks like 26%, or 20%. Level 5 is 26. So that ups it a bit. I think it was 20. Yeah. That's all done. And we'll see if we have any staves. Just one. Oh, this one. I found one of these, I think, on patrol. And then we'll be able to do this. But we will not have yet enough for a level 3. Okay. And so that's it on the gear. let's go ahead and patrol and see what we get. This is one of the main ways of getting low-level Monarch here. This is awesome to get a speed up. I mean, that's actually pretty good. Okay, so we're getting a Thunder Grill and a Thunder Staff. And this seems to go in cycles. Like you do a run and doing pretty good. Now see, this is a perfect example. Like, this is a good item, and it's 30 gems, so I'm going to take it. Yeah, it's probably much cheaper than buying it on its own. Another one, so we may have to go check if we're going to level up on that. And then obviously I'm going to stop at this point, but if it brought up another Monarch here, I would just gem for it. The other thing that I will do, just as part of my dailies, is levy gold, levy all, and then I do a gems levy 5 times every day. And you see my gold is at 4.7 million. So, oops, what all that is there. Okay. And we got a minute 34 in advanced conscription, which is what I'm working on at the moment, just to try to trade a little bit faster. And right now I'm just collecting some resources. I'm going for some ore because I seem to really need it. So one thing I'm going to do now, the Alliance farm is ore. I'm going to go ahead and get into that. So I'm going to equip my gear. There's a video, if you want to watch it, about how to set up your Monarch gear to where you can quick change to some of these needed things. So I just put on the ore. Now I'm going to try to find a general that likes to collect ore. And this one does, a level 2 ore gatherer. Okay. And I'm going to send all the good troops there. Best that I have. And I have so few troops left after the kill event, I don't have a ton anymore. That I'm going to wait, and I've been trying to use up these, VIP marches here for 30 minutes and 60 minutes. I went through all the 30-minute ones today. Once in a while I'll put on a 30-day, but for right now I'm not even going to bother because I don't have enough troops to really get enough value out of a march. Most of my troops are in a relic for 13 hours. The rest are in for probably 4 or 5 hours, I would think at least, in the Alliance farm, and then you've got a few gathering for like an hour. I'm just trying to put together some ore because I'm doing pretty good in all the other departments. Now, I do have plenty of ore. I mean, I have it here. But, these resources I view as my reserves. I will go ahead and collect that up. I did hit a doubling on a G4, and then I had another G4. So I'm doing pretty good in the gold department, too. Just collect those so I can see what I've got. But most of my gold is just going for research right now. Let's go peek back at that. And it's ready to go, so we're going to go for advanced conscription again. Just kind of randomly what I decided to work on that would be helpful. Hit the help button. I'm getting a few items leveled to 21. The warehouse is up. I collect that. Resources, great. Got the market to 21. That's not that big of a deal, but anything helps. I'm starting to work on some resource farms again, just because some of them are still, like, I had 19 left. A lot of them are 20, but I just went to 21. Whoops, don't need that. So, I want to push all these up to 21 and get the most out of them. There's another 19. army camp that's a 19, so I'll be working on all that next. I also have the archer camp going, and that's my next big priority, is to do those one at a time. So I'll try to do the stables next, because those are most important for the rallies, is the calves and the archers, and then I will follow up probably with the ground troops and then the siege weapons. So getting all those leveled up to T8 troops, hopefully I'll be able to do bosses 7 and 8 after that, I'm thinking. So hopefully that's the case, and then obviously just working towards get everything leveled up before I proceed to keep 22. I don't want to rush ahead too much, because then I'll just have to backtrack and do all those buildings again. So I'm just pushing to do as many rallies as I can to make this happen as quickly as possible, so that when I do finally hit keep 25, I can just make T10s and not worry about building a bunch of crap, and kind of go from there and not worry about resources as much, hopefully. Speaking of resources, guess I'll check these real quick, and we're going to turn on the boosts. And it looks like it's time for boosting. Definitely want to be doing that all the time. And then we at least want to do our 3 offerings every day. So I am going to go ahead and kick those on, because the extra food and ore would not hurt. Oops, wrong place. Come here. Oh, that is the right place. What was I thinking? Okay. Offer. Okay, so we got about 6 hours of boost time there. Go to the prison. I do have a few captives from Kill Event, and you can just, do all of these. Now, I don't have that many. But, use what I got. And so we got the resources cooking here. And that's all I got for today, guys. So I will check you next time. Till then, keep your bubble on and stay safe.